Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So this is Richard Pinoy Nurse here in Singapore. So for my today's content guys, I'm going to share to all of you about the difference between foreign nurse salary versus local nurse salary. Okay, so before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. So disclaimer guys, I'm not working in HR, so all of this information is based on my friends or maybe my experience or based on theory. Yeah, so I guess some of you are wondering, is there any difference between the Singaporean nurse or PR nurse versus foreigners who are currently holding SPAS or EPAS? Okay, so let's get started. So actually, I thought there's a big difference, but then I realized actually not that much. So if you will compare, so for foreigners, for foreigners guys, foreigners has housing allowance, but for local nurses or Singaporean or PR, they don't have housing allowance, they only have basic salary. But if you will compare, their basic salary is more higher compared to foreign nurses. So but if you will add the foreigners basic salary plus housing allowance, it will be just the same. So what do I mean about this? So basically, if you have a bonus, if example like annual bonus or annual increment, Singaporean and permanent residency will have a higher increase because their basic salary is more higher. Okay, let's get the computation. Example, this foreigners has basic salary of 1,000 and housing allowance of 500. Then this Singaporean nurse, her basic salary is 1,800 but don't have housing allowance. You see, so this is the difference. This is the example, okay? So if you will add up the basic salary plus housing allowance for foreigners, it's 1.5. Then for Singaporean and PR, it's 1.8. So the difference is not that much. This is an example only. This is not the real amount. I mean, this is not the real salary of nurses here in Singapore. So that is the first difference. Secondly, some of my Singaporean friends and PR said that we all lucky foreigner because we don't have CPF, because for local and permanent residents, their salary has a deduction, 20% deduction. So example, their salary is 1.8 basic salary, the deduction will be 20%, so they will not get the 1.8. So this 20% will go to their savings, CPF saving. But the good thing, as I research, the company will also top up additional 17%. So this is an extra savings for them. However, if you for the foreigners don't have any deduction at all. So that's the difference. That's why they keep telling foreigners will get the monthly salary of foreigners is more higher compared to local, because localness they cannot feel it because the government taking the 20% of it. Okay, I hope you understand. Then but like what I said, still got the pros because their government is saving for them. But there's some people are not happy with that, and also some people are okay with that. Okay, some locals and PRs. Okay, so what else? The difference is, as I understand, foreigners has higher tax compared to Singaporean and PR. So because that time when they asked me about how much is your tax, they're quite surprised about my tax. So I think I'm trying to search about the difference between Singaporean and foreigners tax, but as I believe, foreigner will the tax is more higher. Okay, but also remember that they said Singapore has the lowest tax compared to other rich country. Okay, that's what they said. Okay, what else? I think that's it for the difference between foreign and localness. So one more thing before I forget this, because there's what you call, doesn't mean you're a foreigner, you're holding SPAS and EPAS, you can also get a local contract versus foreign contract. What do I mean by local contract? Local contract is the same like what I explained earlier. You got housing allowance and basic salary. Foreign contract, same also, you got housing allowance and basic salary. But as I understand, if you are got a foreign contract, your basic salary is more lesser compared to those local contract. So who are those people who will get this foreign contract? So especially for those newcomers in Singapore, those who don't have experience at all working here in Singapore. Example, if you're fresh from India, Philippines, so Myanmar, so first they will give you a foreign contract. So this is what I understand. Then when you renew your contract, your employer, either they will convert it to local contract or either they will keep it your contract as a foreign contract. It depends. It's a case-to-case basis. I cannot explain much about this because I think some employer also, they will give you direct a local contract even you are a foreigner. So that's the difference between foreign contract and local contract. And lastly, for this topic, I will explain as well. Some of my friend are not that really happy. I'm quite surprised also for currently at the newcomers, the new nurses coming here in Singapore. Their basic salary is very high. So those examples from Malaysia, I think majority are those from Malaysia. Their basic salary is really high to the point that some of my experienced friends, foreign nurses, they're saying that this person basic salary is higher than me, but my experience here in Singapore is longer. So do you get me? Example, this experienced foreigners, her basic salary example is 4K, but this newcomer from maybe from Malaysia, her basic salary is 4,500. So some of them are not happy because they are saying, how come I work here longer here in Singapore, and how come her basic salary is more higher? So I don't know if it's real. I mean, I don't know what's really happening in this, but I guess the new maybe the new salary range is different now. But also, I feel like some of the nurses who have experienced nurses who have lower salary to those newcomers, they will feel demoted. Like, why I'm teaching this person, her salary is more higher than me. Uh, some people think that way, but for myself, actually, I don't care. I don't care at all. I mean, it's case to case basis. Depends on the person. So yeah, it's true that they said that the newcomers now have higher basic salary. So I think that's it for my content today. I hope you understand, and I hope I give you more information about the salary of nurse here in Singapore. So that's it. So continue sharing, subscribing, and watching my channel. I think that's it. Bye bye.